What's up, guys, and welcome back to another video. Before I get started with today's topic, I just want to say a massive thank you to everyone who's joined this channel, subscribed to it. The support from Saturday's video has been absolutely unbelievable, and a massive thank you for subscribing to my channel. And I hope to continue creating content that you guys enjoy, and will continue to stay with me on this journey. So with that said, let's get to today's topic. I know everyone's pretty much sick and tired of hearing about the Springboks, but I just want to say a few things. We lost. We got humiliated. It's a score and a match that South African fans and South African rugby players aren't going to forget. But it is done now, guys. We lost. Let's move on. Let's focus on the upcoming matches that are left. This has left a sore taste in our mouths. But what good is it going to do to continue complaining? Let's get back behind our boys, support them, and let's focus on the upcoming games. They're going to be tough, but we stand a chance. We just need to just believe in our team. We got a good team. Yes, there are players that have question marks on them because they had poor performances. But hopefully the coaching staff will use their brains and focus on it. Technically, we can't go back to the drawing board because that drawing board led us to a disaster on Saturday. New strategies, new plans, new tactics for this game against Australia. South Africa are going to be hurting and are going to want revenge. And I believe we can give out the revenge and give Australia a tough time. Playing in South Africa is awesome because they got the crowd, they got the atmosphere and all that stuff. But that doesn't win you games. Playing good rugby, using your skills to the best of your ability, that wins you games. Not making silly errors that costs games. If we continue to make those errors, good teams like in the Rugby Championship are going to continue to capitalize and dominate. We're going to see ourselves in the exact same situation where we were on Saturday, and we can't have that again. Now, there's a topic that's come up a few times in the comment section. I have mentioned it, but I haven't spoken about it since this channel has started growing again. Politics and sport, they do not go together. I hate it with a passion that politics and sport are mixed in this country. It shouldn't be allowed. Now, don't get me wrong, I am all for any colour playing sport. If a black player or a coloured player or an Indian or whatever religion is good enough to play, they must be in the team. But they must be in the team, and white included, on merit. The best players need to be in the team. We have a situation where we're constantly losing players overseas. Either they want to get more money, which happens most of the time, or they just don't see a future within South African rugby, so they go overseas when they know they can grow their career. And it's politics that's causing this. It's causing it, and it's really getting out of hand. I'm not saying it's a case for all the time, but when was it? Last year or earlier this year, the former Minister of Sport said if we don't get this quota system right or players in, then we aren't allowed to host games, big sporting events within the country. Now, I know we've gone forward and we've passed those tests and all that stuff, which is great because it's giving all different races a chance to play the sport. But once again, and I emphasize on this, it needs to be done on merit. What politicians don't realize is that the mental impact, forcing a player in either before they are ready or whether they're good or not, the mental impact on a player this has is shocking. It can destroy a person's career. It can destroy a team's atmosphere, mentality. It can completely destroy a team as well as a coaching staff, because the coach is stressing, I need to put this player in because I was told by leaders above, or this guy who deserves his position can't play because he's not got the right colour skin. This needs to stop. Players need to be treated fairly and equally, and everyone needs to get a chance, and this goes for all races. So that is my opinion. I am against it. Sport and politics don't work. I am all for the transformation system, but it needs to be done the right way. But that's it done and said on that opinion. But to move forward, in order for South African rugby to achieve, the coaching staff needs to catch a wake-up, and Springboks needs to catch a wake-up. This isn't a game anymore. It's not a joke. It's serious now. We lost 57-0 against the best team in the world. Fine. But we are making constant errors that we don't seem to be fixing. And the coaching staff needs to sort that out. Because great teams like New Zealand, England, Ireland are just going to completely dominate us and destroy us. So coaching staff needs to work on this in order to make this rugby team the way we want it. There are so many New Zealanders that are commenting on my videos saying they want the old Springbok years back, where it's a #1 rivalry, where we see the passion, the heart. We saw the passion. We did see it at the start of the game. But because of the constant errors that they were making, the team just was down and out and drained. And that was hard to watch, and it was sad. But we can bounce back, and we will bounce back. That I can guarantee. We're going to bounce back. And I'm hoping and praying we're going to do it against Australia. It's going to be a big ask, a tough ask. But South Africa are hurting, and they're going to want revenge. So I'm hoping that. But I'll talk about that game in the predictions video that's coming out later this week. So make sure you subscribed and tuned in for that. It will either come out tomorrow or Wednesday. But I just wanted to get that off my chest and probably, hopefully, calm more people down. South Africa lost, but let's move on. Let's forgive and forget and focus on what's next. Support the country. Don't boycott the team. Come on. We support them in good times and in bad. This is a bad phase, but they're young. They're growing. They're learning. They're developing. Let's give them a break and hope for the best, that we're going to come back better than ever and become the Springbok team that we all know and love. Those kids are, sorry, they're not kids, majority are older than me, but those boys are passionate players. They're wearing the green and gold because they are proud and love it. And it's a dream for all those guys. So they are going to know they made errors, and they're going to know they need to up their game. And I promise you they're going to do that this weekend. But I'll talk about that in the next video. So guys, thanks for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, hit that thumbs up button. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to this channel so you can join me on this journey, and so that you don't miss future uploads, be it sporting videos or motivational videos. Make sure you've hit that subscribe button so you can continue this journey with me. Guys, as always, stay safe, support your teams no matter what, and never give up. Cheers.